Hey everybody, it's NerdieBirdie, and first off, before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know that I am back. I am sorry for the inconsistency that's been going on with uploads recently. I've had a lot on my mind, I've been pretty busy lately, and we're coming up on Thanksgiving and everything, so I've had a lot of stuff going on. It's no excuse, I should have used my time better, but I am sorry about that, and I am back now. I'd also like to say that this video is going to be very different. It's going to be a voiceover video, because I didn't have time to set up all my recording equipment while these raids were going on. Today, we're going to be focusing on 2 different raids. So yeah, it's going to be very different, but I hope you do enjoy, and let's get to the video. So basically what happened was Doppy Rex and Russian Girl, who you can see right there, they were raiding this base that they thought was somebody who was really annoying on the server. I forget their name, honestly. They're not part of any team that I know of, but we thought it was this really annoying guy. I don't remember for sure. It ended up not actually being that guy's base. It was somebody named NDH. So we didn't actually end up raiding the base we thought we were going to. You can see I got a ton of axes. There were a lot of bows in there as well, but I didn't really need them. I got all those axes eventually. And all of those books as well. You can see there's so many books. Doppy Rex and Russian Girl are not part of Nerd Nation, by the way. This was really just a raid I did on my own. No other Nerd Nation members were there for it. And it doesn't go against Nerd Nation's policies either. I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, what? You said Nerd Nation is a peaceful faction. You only raid people who are directly against you. No, we only grief people who are directly against us. We raid other people, we just take their items, and we don't blow up any of their stuff, and we leave all the items that we aren't taking. So instead of destroying their chests and burning their items or something, we would just take the items we want, and that be that. I also want to mention that this raid was done before the event that was released a couple weeks ago with the giant pumpkin in the game and everything. This was recorded before that, probably a week or so before that, so everything you're seeing is a little bit outdated, especially if I teleport back to my base, which I don't know if I'll do in this clip, but I do have a base. I started a personal base again since my last one was raided. I don't know if I mentioned that in a video yet. I don't think I have. Okay, well, my end base, the one with the chest room, and there was the black and white main room that I teleported into. We had the auto smelter upstairs. That was raided because you see the sign in the bottom right that's blocking my coordinates? Yeah, well, sometimes I forget the coordinates are on because F3 is like all in your face, you know that's on, and then there's just the coordinates in the corner, which I forget about. I took a screenshot while my inventory was open. I usually go into F1 so you can't see the coordinates anyway. But this time I opened my inventory and took a screenshot of something. When you open your inventory, you come out of F1 mode, which means my coordinates were showing in this screenshot, and I put it on like the public picture channel of Nerd Nation's Discord, and one of our friends, presumably, gave that over to Team I, and they came and blew it up. But I have a base now that's actually better than the other one. It doesn't have as many items, obviously, because I assume they blew up all my chests. The place was pretty wrecked. I'm not going to really go back there. But yeah, I have this design that I like much better, which you guys hopefully should see at some point in this video. The thing that I liked most about this base was the gigantic tree. I really like gigantic trees in Minecraft. I don't know why. They're just so cool, and you can build inside of them, and it looks like sort of natural. I don't know, it seems like the essence of Minecraft. It's probably cheesy, but hey, it's just so cool. I love big trees like that. NDH, the guy whose bases we accidentally raided, this base that we're raiding right now, he had just a crazy place. You saw that farm just a few seconds ago, and he had this diamond sword, which I was so happy to get, and then he had a pickaxe as well, and that cool bow with the weird characters for the name, which is awesome. And NDH and I actually started talking a little bit after I raided this base with Russian and some other people. And he's actually really nice, so that's awesome. I offered to return his stuff, and he's like, nope, you can keep it. Like, I don't know, he's really nice. Thank you, NDH, your base is crazy, and if you ever need some of your stuff back, just let me know. We didn't think it was your base. The guy whose base we thought it was, NDH helped me out a little bit, helped spark my memory again. His name was Crocker or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's whose base we thought it was. That's the guy who was kind of like being rude and everything, and nobody really liked him. He actually got perm banned anyways, so you know, he wasn't really the best guy. What happened was NDH actually let him into his base in exchange for NDH being able to go to Croker's base. And NDH is this honest guy, so he wasn't gonna raid Croker, but Croker came and started to raid NDH's base, and then Doppy Rex accidentally teleported to him, and then Doppy Rex started raiding it, and Russian Girl started raiding it, and I asked to join, and then all these people started coming. So yeah, that's how that went down. And we actually are going to raid Croker's base in a little bit because NDH wanted revenge. So NDH and we started to raid Croker's base. So this base was pretty different. Right here you can see this giant mob spawner. I'm not exactly sure what type of mob spawner it was, but it's one of those platformed ones, and I didn't see anything spawn on there the whole time. So, this base, we kind of rated it a little bit differently than Russian and Doppy and everybody else, Fingerbib and everybody, rated NDH's base. This base was a one that we didn't really want to keep in best condition. Now, they're not directly against Nerd Nation, so I have no right, as the Nerd Nation leader, to go ahead and blow this place to smithereens or anything. But we did kind of rate it differently, and NDH isn't in Nerd Nation, so he could do anything he wanted to. And, he didn't really want this guy's stuff to last, because when you betray somebody and they know where your base is, that's probably not a good thing. This guy's interesting names on his wall of friends, such as Atomic Eclipse, one of the people in Oblivion. Not at all the nicest guy. Ryby, again, not really the nicest guy. He's one of the raiders. Yeah, so these signs were a little bit weird, but the base itself was really cool. I really liked this part here with the brewing, the automatic brewing thing. I couldn't figure out where the resources were coming from, because I saw all these potions, which is awesome. Loved all these potions. That was fabulous to have. But I couldn't figure out where the actual potion ingredients were coming from, like the gunpowder, the blaze powder, stuff like that. I looked behind the automatic potion brewer, and I didn't see any chests full of that stuff. So I don't know if I just missed something or if he wasn't done setting it up. But here you have the storage room. Like I said, NDH obviously did not like this guy because this guy, Croker, had just incited NDH's place, and now it's all raided. So NDH made sure that he was gonna give this guy some payback. What he did is he took some of his items, I think. I don't know if he actually took any. I know I took some, because that's why I was there, and I wasn't gonna destroy all these guys' items and chests and base and everything. So, NDH kind of did it instead. He placed lava all over the place. He broke every single one of those chests that you just saw. And right here, you can see these signs. He says, this is what you get for inciting my base when I was nice to you. And here's all the items laying on the ground with the lava. NDH hard at work making sure that this guy is not gonna have a good time after raiding NDH. Not a good idea. I got a ton of items from these two raids, which is really, really, really helpful, especially since my personal base was just raided and I lost a bunch of, building blocks and resources and things like that. I mostly had my diamonds and gold and coal and everything in my ender chest, but I did lose a lot of building blocks, like I said. So these two raids could not have come at a better time. It was absolutely perfect. I had just started building my new personal base, just started getting it all together, and it made it so much easier. And, you know, now I'm getting kind of close to where I was before the TMI raid happened on my past base, which is brilliant, because this was literally within a few days of when TMI raided my base. So that is perfect. This was really cool. I don't raid much, since I'm in Nerd Nation. Raiding just isn't our big thing, so it was really exciting to do these 2 raids, and hopefully I'll get some with commentary soon, rather than a voiceover, because I know it's kind of different and less exhilarating when I'm not in the moment. But yeah, these popped up out of the blue so soon after my private base was raided, so the perfect time to restart. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!